Welcome back, True Seeker. It's funny that I covered the parallels between the death of Robert Carradine and Oliver Grant, aka Power, the Wu-Tang Clan producer. And as we've been talking about, the first Wu-Tang album came out on the anniversary of the Northeast Blackout of November 9th, 1965. And of course, Method Man, who's super famous from Wu-Tang, he's in the show Power. And we talked about how both Carradine and Oliver Grant died on the 54th day of the year, while Method Man's 54 years old. And we all know who that number is special to. The ones who have their headquarters at the Church of the Jesu, Building 54. The Jesuits. But what I didn't know is that Robert Carradine was in the movie Blackout, not unlike Method Man's album The Blackout. And it's based on New York City's 1977 blackout. Robert Carradine plays the character Christie in this movie. And I have not seen this movie, but I noticed the running time is an hour and 29 minutes. Kind of like 129, like electricity equals 129. Remember, we talked about how they encoded 129 all over the Super Bowl that had the halftime show paying tribute to the blackout in Puerto Rico. And I said, well, let's remember 129 days after the Super Bowl, 129 days after Oliver Power's birthday is this upcoming March 11th, which again is the day the Tribute in Light happened. The Tribute in Light, the massive purple beams after 9/11. But yeah, something is definitely going on here. And again, Janet Napolitano, she said, the year of Super Bowl 47, the Blackout Bowl with the 49ers and the Ravens, that the next 9/11's not if but when. Remember, the Wu-Tang album came out on November 9th, another 9/11 date. But Janet Napolitano said the next 9/11's not if but when, and it's the power grid being taken out in either a cyber attack or an EMP. And she was the former governor of Arizona, and Public Enemy put out the album a handful of years back. What You Gonna Do When the Grid Goes Down, with Arizona on the cover. So the clues are here for what these people are plotting. The next 9/11's the grid being taken out and blamed on a boogeyman. And will that create another war? The New York blackout happened July 13th. Oh, the day of the Trump hoax. You know what's funny? Look at that, you guys. 1977, July 13th. That means the Trump hoax happened 47 years to the day. July 13th, 2024. You know, Method Man on his To Cal 2000 album, where he's talking about Countdown to Apocalypse, he has a skit on there called Donald Trump. I noticed that. 1,616 buildings were looted. Talk about a Jesuit signature. The gangs from the 16th century. Don't forget, the word Jesuit also equals 78. But yeah, I knew there was something going on. Remember, Robert Carradine died at 71 on 71 date numerology. Enter the Wu-Tang has that Gematria 71, the first Wu-Tang album produced by Power. Both men died on 71 date numerology. All right, so if anybody's seen this movie, can offer any more insight, tomorrow when I can get back in front of my computer. I'm not right now. But I'll start thinking about this more. But like I said, you guys, don't live in fear. It's like 9/11 happened. Almost all of us survived it. It created all kinds of inconveniences. But like I said, if they are going to turn out the power, just make sure the day or the period of time they do it for, you got a supply of water, you got non-perishable food, you got a flashlight, you got batteries, you got first aid. If it's hot, a plan to stay cooler. If it's cold, a plan to stay warmer. Some way to protect yourself just in case. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a gun. A can of bear spray can do some serious damage if anybody's trying to mess with you. They'll be blind for days. So, yeah, it's too bad we live in this kind of world governed over by psychopaths that seemingly kill celebrities in a little ritual that is a secret code. It's a riddle for their upcoming plan, but man, something else. And yeah, if it is in the near term, I could see it being March 11th, the anniversary of the tribute in light in New York. And remember, New York was the first ever city to be illuminated with light bulbs. Then again, it could still be another 13 years away. So, again, just make sure you always just have that little emergency supply ready to go. Doesn't cost very much to do. An ounce of preparation's worth a pound of cure. But yeah, shout out to the community for pointing out that Robert Carradine was in the movie Blackout. Referred to as a B movie. The producer of that movie died September 19th, 2011. All right. Anyway, I'll think about it more later.